Well, have you seen this one before?
Yes, Tarnished, that is Glintstone Pebble.
What about this one? Who taught you that?
Ladies, gentlemen, and tarnished of all
Ladies, what if I told you that Elden Ring could be even larger, even grander than it already is? The lands between could easily expand into the lands beyond. What is keeping you from finding this brand new world of video gaming content? Well, the answer is simple. Mods. Mods! Oh, mods are fantastic. Bits of additional game material created by members of the player base, the community of players of the game itself, contributing to expanding the game itself in their own ways. Some mods are super popular common concepts like randomizers, some versions of which only affecting items, making it essentially a slot machine what rewards you will get and when, and letting you forge your build around the pure RNG of the system. And apparently, if you really want to, you can push these so far that the weather and time of day itself is attached to the randomization. This is a staple of the franchise enjoyed by many, but so far, now 2 months in, still in the relative infancy of the modding cycle for Elden Ring, but far enough in for some really cool projects to be completed and others underway. While I don't consider myself an authority at all on anything really, this isn't really the 5 best mods in the context of these mods are better than everything else sucks. No, there is an incredible number of interesting mods already available on places like Nexus. This is simply a collection of my personal 5 favorites that I've had the pleasure of interacting with so far, as a sort of showcase of what modding in Elden Ring can be like as of this point in time. Without further ado then, let's call Torrent over and... oh, wait, that's right, this is Bob.
Hey.
Bob used to belong to the Knights Cavalry, but now he belongs to you. As well, when you summon him, you get the animation of the Knights Cavalry summoning a horse, and when you double jump on Bob, he'll puff out a cloud of black smoke to match the general aesthetics too. Put simply, this is a horse skin, a very well implemented horse skin, with the matching animations too, which can allow you to fully cosplay a Knights Cavalry member if you choose to. Of course, this is literally a model swap with another model that's already in the game, but even so, it has to be said that this horse model looks fantastic, and if you have as much time as I do in this game already, it can be sort of neat to change up the visual of your steed every once in a while.
I am Malenia, blade of...
Cotton, actually. Yeah, you're the blade of me now, and you can give me the blade of you too if you want, if you use this lovely mod by Satoshi98. But not only is Malenia here, it's a whole host of NPCs and bosses available for purchase from the Turtle Pope for use as spirit summons, which is just absolutely hilarious effects when put into actual combat. I mean, I don't know what I thought would happen, but as it turns out, when you bring Malenia into a fight, she's pretty damn good. There are also things like Malenia, your Finger Maiden, Sorceress Selin, Radagon, Millicent, Ranni, Godfrey himself, who you can make fight Godric if you feel like it, Malekith, Morgut, and more. It's actually quite the lineup already as of this moment, and it's quite simply using the movesets of these characters and their AI to be extremely functional in the game as your compadre. In my opinion, this is an awesome example of using the things that are already present in the game and repurposing them to a whole new function that changes a major aspect of the way that it plays. It's just really cool, maybe a little bit overpowered in function the way that you'd use it normally as a spirit summon would when upgraded and such, but if you just want to see what would happen if you put one boss against another boss, this is an extremely cool experience and a great way to do it. This next mod then answers the question, what if every enemy was secretly a snake on the inside? Well, obviously the best weapon in the game in that situation would quite simply be the Serpent Hunter Spear, the special weapon that you get for the Rykard boss fight at the end of Volcano Manor. Within this room, during the context of this fight, this weapon grows to multiple times its size every time you swing it and does ridiculous damage and stagger, but the second that you finish the fight, you'll realize that this moveset doesn't apply anywhere else in the game. Well, this modder decided otherwise, and so now we have a way to use this on literally anything you could dream of. Yes, it is ridiculously powerful. No, I don't feel bad. This is hilarious, and it's fun. It's not like literally one-shotting things, so it doesn't feel too broken, but what am I kidding? It's only a 100-foot long sword that does 4,000 damage a swing. Fourthly, we have something really cool for all of you sorcerers out there. This one is a personal passion project of the creator, Tella9, that they have opted to share publicly, and so this is essentially just whatever whims came to them to recreate and repurpose certain sorceries to essentially create entire new ones, and whole new playstyles of sorcery as well. This changes 7 sorceries in the game and different ways. Everything from making Comet Azure cost less memory slots and have longer range to ridiculously cool things like changing the Freezing Mist spell entirely, with the light version now being a sorcery version of Frozen Lightning Spear, which is frickin' awesome to see coming from a staff, and the charged version now being called Blizzard, which is similar to the weapon skill of the Zamor curved sword, and it is casted at your target's location. Fia's Mist uncharged now fires off a bolt of energy, and the charged version is essentially a Death Lightning colored Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. It looks really cool, and while I do love the concept of, hey, I'm a sorcerer, but these incantations are cool, how could I reimagine them to make them still make sense as sorceries within the context of the game as is? Of course, it isn't necessarily balanced. These are all much stronger options than you're meant to have access to alongside the normal suite of powerful sorceries, but sometimes game balance just isn't the reason to do something. It's secondary, because at the end of the day, why do any of us play Elden Ring aside from to have fun? And you absolutely cannot deny that this mod is fun. And this last one is particularly special. Obviously, one of the main inspirations for Elden Ring, along with all of the Souls series, is the Berserk manga, and this mod brings Guts in his proper Berserker armor within the helmet when it slips on, going into a full blind rage. In this state, when his bones break, the armor pierces into them with spikes to keep them from falling apart, you know, just for a taste of what it would be like to step into this guy's shoes for a moment. The armor also feeds on his negative emotions and turns that into power that he can use to do frickin' front flips with a sword bigger than his already massive body. A good time to note too, this mod is not publicly available, but maybe that will change someday. For now, however, even just watching this fight is incredible to be able to do. The moveset is of course quite similar to Blaith, which makes sense as he is a character in Elden Ring, is, well, inspired by Guts to say the least. There is though also some clear inclusions of other enemies' animations and weapon skills in the game to really complete the moveset with every sword skill at least that could make it feel like Guts. I really appreciate the effort that's gone into this mod, it's awesome. And that's all of them, a first roundup of 5 mods I really wanted to share with you all. My 5 personal favorites so far. There are so many other mods out there already, many of them worth checking out, and there are so many more to come as modders get more experience working with Elden Ring. For those of you on PC, you can get access to most of these mods yourself and try them out too, while playing in offline mode of course, but I hope anyone playing on console still got some enjoyment from seeing how inventive the modding community is already been proving itself to be in Elden Ring. I've been Cotton Dinosaur from RageGamingVideos. Like if you like the video, subscribe to the notification bell for more, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.